Hey, welcome back. I am Adam of the WALTWINS. Today we're cooking one of my 3 favorite meals of the day, breakfast. We've been doing a lot of breakfast videos lately, but you know what? We've discovered cooking breakfast on the Blackstone is about one of our favorite things to do. And today I'm going to show you how I do French toast. If that's something you'd be interested in to see my take on this, then stick around while I dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. All right, we're ready to cook. We're gonna get the griddle fired up here in just a minute. I just wanna show you really quickly my process for preparing the egg mixture, which is, of course, mostly made up of eggs. In this case, I'm gonna be making 8 slices of French toast. So I'm going to be using 4 large eggs. I'm using about a ½ cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons sugar, just to give it a little bit of sweetness. So I'm gonna put these all in. There goes my eggs. Get my eggs, my milk, my vanilla, and that sugar, and I'm just gonna beat this up. We're gonna mix it up until it's nice and smooth. Almost as important as anything else, and well, the most important really, is the bread. Now, I've made this with Wonder Bread. I've made this with pretty much every kind of bread. We have found we love the Sara Lee's Artisano bread. So this is Sara Lee. We're down to the last little bit. Our 8 slices are in here. So we're gonna dig on in and let's start putting these in the egg mixture and get it going. Now, I don't want these to cook too fast, so I've learned a valuable lesson in the world of griddling, low and slow. As soon as I turn it on, I pull these all the way down to the lowest setting, and then I move it up just a little bit. So this is low to medium low, and I'm just getting that warmed up while I go ahead and get my bread prepped, and we'll start getting this in the mixture here. All right, so this has been on for about 3 minutes, thereabout. I want to let it go just a little bit longer so I can make sure that everything starts to cook. Again, I don't want it to cook too fast. I'm gonna really let this go. Just kind of monitor it. But let's go ahead and let's get this bread in the mixture. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my fork to help me when I dip the bread into the mixture, so just to kind of take off any excess and help me get it to the griddle. I leave it for just a second there. While I'm doing that, get my butter, lay my butter down. I'm gonna do a couple here. Woo. All right. Let the butter spread a little bit. Get our bread going here. It's in a little bit longer than I need to. Sometimes, well, I'll dip it, flip it if I need to, and then get it ready. And this is just gonna go right onto the griddle. So this one, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it, get it in the mixture, wipe any excess off with the fork, and there we go. Get our first couple. These are our testers, so I want to make sure I'm not burning. Ah, that's cooking nice. Get a few more on here. For this cook, I've got these 2 burners on. The other 2 burners are off. If I need to move over anything for any reason, I've got a warming area that's not going to continue to cook the French toast. Next one on. My butter's shifting just a little bit. Whew, slipping around everywhere. All right. Huh? Ooh, don't get it. The food is definitely not sticking to the griddle today. I'm happy with that. These ones are cooking just a little bit faster. Now we'll get the other side going, and then we'll move these on, and I'll get my last 4, and that's pretty much gonna be it. It's a super simple process. Again, with the griddle, it's a really fast cook. These have been on maybe 2 minutes on the first side, maybe. And then we'll check the second side. We'll cook a little bit faster. We'll flip them and move them on. Even get underneath it. Huh? Yeah. These look like they're just about perfect. I'm gonna move them on to my side for warming. That one looked like it could have used just a little bit longer on the other side, so I flipped it back. Checking this one out, looks supreme. She's ready. All right, let's get our last 4 going here. Forgetting my butter. Wow. This one's been sitting a little bit. This will be really good. Someone's gonna love that one. Oops. Keep taking my knife away. I really like it to absorb as much as I can into the bread without making it super sloppy. And our last one. I know I've done a pretty good job if I have just very little of this, the egg mixture left. Sometimes I'll throw in an extra bread too if I've got it, because I don't like that to go to waste. That stuff's delicious. All right, let's get our last flips here. Starting to cook just a little bit quicker, so keep an eye on that. Man, these are sliding around everywhere. Last time I cooked it, I didn't have as smooth a surface. This is, I actually really like this. This is just slipping around everywhere, makes it kind of fun. All right, we'll leave those for just a second. Those are just about done. Like I said, this is a really simple cook. Once you get it in your mixture, you turn it low and you let these cook, and you can monitor it really well. Like I said, I could do all 8 at the same time if I was just doing a quick cook, but to show you, I didn't want to mess it up and burn everything. So just doing 4 at a time. Let's get these moving. Maybe just a little bit longer. There we are. If that doesn't look like the most perfectly delectable breakfast, then I don't know what does. I'm not gonna lie, you know what's missing? My bacon, but that's coming up. I'm gonna throw some on real quick before I finish my breakfast, but for sure, look at that. This looks amazing, but you've heard me say it before. It can look amazing, it can smell amazing, but if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. So let's go ahead and dig in, but we've got to dress this properly, right? Get my syrup on here. I like a lot of syrup. Are you a big syrup fan? Like, does it have to be swimming in the syrup, or do you just like a little bit? Comment below. I'd like to see what you like better. But let's go ahead and just take a dip. Let's take a bite here. Get a little butter on there. You know what? Getting my big bite here. Gonna have a little bit of strawberry, a little bit of banana in my bite. Cheers, I'll eat to that. Look at that dripping. Oh my word. The sweetness of the sugar and the vanilla bring out such a great flavor. Now, if I had had cinnamon, I would have loved to put cinnamon in this. My kiddos don't like the cinnamon as much, so we don't always use cinnamon. Sometimes we'll sprinkle just a little bit of cinnamon sugar on it afterwards if we need it. I'm not gonna lie, this is perfect just as it is. I don't know that this would need anything else. And also, this is quite frankly the best batch I've made. One thing I've loved about the griddle, the more I cook on it, obviously I'm gonna get better as I go, but the foods just seem to get better and better and better. And so I love cooking this French toast. It becomes a regular because of how easy it is. Hopefully this helped you figure out how you can easily make French toast as well. Again, this is my take on it. This isn't the universal way to make it, although this is very similar to the way most people make French toast. If this did help you and you like this, make sure and give it a thumbs up. But if it didn't, and for some reason this just wasn't your cup of tea, then that's okay. Go ahead and hit the thumbs down 2 times because we totally understand. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. My family's dying to eat. I've got their food ready. I'm gonna throw some bacon on. We're gonna finish this breakfast up. So I'm gonna get up on out of here. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Normally there's 2 of us, freakishly identical twins, who do this together, and we will be together doing this very shortly with the social distancing. We've been doing videos of our own, and probably within a week or so, we will be finally together doing our cooks, and we can't wait for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, get my kiddos and my family's breakfast ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and bow on out of here. But again, thank you so much for watching. Whenever we are together, Brett and I, we always say that the only reason we do all this, cook and share our joy of cooking with you, is because all we do is twin, no matter what. I figured it would be unfair of me to talk about bacon and not show the bacon. Man, it smells delicious. That sizzle has me going crazy. So I had to end the video on a proper note, correct? Let's zoom in on that perfect bacon. We got the bacon on, we got our cook on, and we're about to get our eat on. So my fellow Blackstoners in the Griddle Nation, all you out there, don't forget to griddle on. And with that, I bid you adieu. And don't forget to like and subscribe.